Here are the most powerful armors in Star Wars, explained in 17 minutes, built to protect, dominate, and survive the fiercest battles in the galaxy. Let's dive in. Beskar armor. Forged from Mandalore's rarest alloy, Beskar armor provides exceptional resistance to energy and kinetic attacks. Its crystalline molecular structure absorbs and redistributes high-impact energy, making it resistant to blaster bolts, concussive forces, and prolonged lightsaber strikes. The armor's high melting point and energy diffusion prevent melting or deformation under thermal stress. Din Djarin's armor in The Mandalorian demonstrates Beskar's durability, withstanding darksaber strikes, flamethrowers, and direct blaster fire without damage. Its energy-damping qualities make it effective in range and close combat. However, Beskar is dense and difficult to refine. Improper forging can cause microfractures, so expert craftsmanship is crucial. Primarily found on Mandalore and Concordia, Beskar requires precise smelting and controlled cooling, making the armorer's role vital for maintaining its integrity. The armor balances heavy segmented plating with a flexible undersuit, trading some mobility for durability. For Mandalorians, Beskar symbolizes survival, tradition, and cultural heritage beyond its battlefield utility. Cortosis-infused armor. Cortosis is a rare and unique material known for its ability to resist lightsaber strikes. In Legends, Cortosis-infused armor and weapons could cause a lightsaber blade to briefly short out upon contact, giving a critical edge in combat against Force users. This made Cortosis highly prized by both Sith and Republic forces as a countermeasure to Jedi lightsabers. The Acolyte confirms Cortosis exists during the High Republic era, showing the Sith warrior known as the Stranger wearing Cortosis-woven gauntlets, demonstrating its use as a specialized gear designed to counter Jedi and their lightsabers. The Stranger's helmet, also crafted from Cortosis-infused materials, offers resistance to lightsaber strikes, while integrating advanced sensor systems and a visor that likely provides enhanced visual capabilities, such as low-light vision and tactical data overlays. While Cortosis is lightweight and offers resistance to lightsabers, extended combat or blaster fire can weaken or fracture it, requiring careful maintenance. Its reactive properties can interfere with nearby electronics, so armor incorporating Cortosis must be engineered to manage these effects. Overall, Cortosis remains one of the galaxy's rare materials, offering tactical advantages against the most powerful weapons. Vonduun Crab armor. Vonduun Crab armor was the signature armor of the Yuuzhan Vong elites, organic, sacred, and completely alien to galactic science. Grown from the exoskeletons of Vonduun crabs, each suit was bioengineered by shapers to resist lightsabers, blaster fire, and most conventional weapons. The chitinous plating was so dense that even Jedi struggled to breach it, giving the Vong a significant advantage in melee combat. The armor bonded symbiotically with its wearer, molding to their body and offering sealed protection against toxins and limited vacuum exposure. Though devoid of circuits or electronics, it provided full-body defense, sensory insulation, and shock absorption without sacrificing mobility. Spiritually, Vonduun armor was considered a divine blessing, ritually cultivated and worn as a symbol of the god's favor. However, it had vulnerabilities. Certain weapons, like amphistaffs in piercing mode, or skilled Force users could exploit small gaps or disrupt the armor's symbiosis. Even so, it remains one of the most fearsome and resilient biotechnological defenses ever deployed in galactic warfare. Durasteel armor. Durasteel is a core material in the Star Wars galaxy, renowned for its exceptional strength and durability. It serves as the primary armor plating in many military applications, including the iconic suit worn by Darth Vader. His armor's outer shell is composed of reinforced Durasteel combined with obsidian-plated segments, providing formidable resistance against blaster bolts and moderate protection against glancing lightsaber strikes. Durasteel's dense molecular structure enables it to absorb and disperse kinetic energy effectively, shielding both internal life support systems and the wearer's body. However, this strength comes with a trade-off. Durasteel's weight can restrict natural movement, which is why Vader's suit integrates servo-assisted joints and mechanical enhancements to compensate for mobility limitations. Beyond personal armor, Durasteel is widely used in starship hulls, ground vehicles, and stormtrooper gear due to its versatility and reliability. Its relatively abundant availability makes it a staple material for galactic military forces seeking a balance of protection, durability, and manufacturability in wartime conditions. Death Trooper armor. Death Trooper armor, first seen in Rogue One, was engineered for Imperial Intelligence's elite Black Ops units, specialists in surgical strikes, infiltration, and high-value target elimination. The armor featured a jet black composite shell layered over a flexible blast-resistant undersuit, providing enhanced protection while maintaining stealth and agility for close combat. Integrated systems included a multi-band audio scrambler and vocoder, which distorted Death Trooper speech into encrypted static unintelligible to anyone not using synced communications. The suit also featured environmental filtration for deployment in toxic or low-atmosphere zones, and a full-spectrum HUD capable of night vision, infrared tracking, and secure data overlays. Though intimidating and functionally advanced, the armor wasn't invulnerable. Its reliance on internal systems meant that severe damage to outer plating could compromise life support or targeting functions. Still, the armor's design served more than tactical purpose. It was a weapon of fear. Death Troopers operated like shadows, erasing targets with precision and leaving no trace. Phase 3 Dark Trooper armor. The Phase 3 Dark Trooper was the final and most advanced model developed in General Rom Mock's secret Imperial project. Unlike its predecessors, which were purely droid-based, the Phase 3 was designed as a wearable exosuit, fusing man and machine into a singular weapon of war. Constructed with Phrik-plated armor, the suit offered high resistance to blasters and lightsabers. Integrated servo muscle bundles and hydraulic torque amplifiers enhanced the wearer's strength, while shoulder-mounted missile systems and heavy blasters turned the operator into a mobile arsenal. The helmet provided a HUD interface, full-spectrum targeting, and sealed life support for combat in space or hazardous environments. Despite its overwhelming power, the Phase 3 had notable weaknesses. Articulated joints remained exposed to precision strikes, and its complex internal systems were susceptible to ion and EMP attacks. Only a handful were ever produced. General Mock's Phase 3 Trooper was ultimately destroyed by Kyle Katarn aboard the Arkhammer, effectively ending the Dark Trooper initiative. Though short-lived, the Phase 3 armor remains one of the most intimidating feats of Imperial military engineering in Legends. Phrik alloy armor. Phrik is one of the rare materials in Star Wars capable of withstanding lightsaber strikes without the burden of extreme mass. This silvery, lightweight alloy offers immense tensile strength and was notably used in Legends-era technologies such as Magna Guard's Electrostaffs and Phase 3 Dark Trooper armor. In canon, it has subtle appearances like the Electrostaffs wielded in the Clone Wars, though its broader usage remains mostly in Legends. Forged under extreme electromagnetic conditions, Phrik stabilizes at a molecular level, giving it a near unbreakable composition while maintaining mobility. This balance made it highly valued by elite forces, bounty hunters, and even rogue Imperial scientists who sought to arm their units with lightsaber-resistant defenses. Unlike Beskar, Phrik's relative lightness allows greater agility in combat. However, it has drawbacks. Phrik is brittle under thermal shock. Sustained plasma or blaster exposure can fracture the alloy. Repairs often require full remelting and reforging, limiting its field practicality. Its scarcity and difficulty to process kept it out of mass production. But when properly engineered, Phrik armor provided a rare survivability edge, giving even non-Force users a fighting chance against Jedi or Sith. Quantum Crystalline armor. Quantum Crystalline armor is a state-of-the-art material famously used on the Sun Crusher. a devastating Sith superweapon from Legends. Developed with the critical scientific contributions of Dr. Kui Shucks, this armor features multiple layers of quantum-bonded molecules arranged in a complex crystalline lattice. This unique molecular alignment enables the armor to absorb, redistribute, and neutralize enormous amounts of energy, granting it unparalleled durability. The Suncrusher's quantum crystalline plating makes it nearly immune to conventional turbo-laser fire, high-velocity impacts, and even the superpowered death rays it deploys, which are capable of obliterating entire fleets or planetary surfaces. Unlike traditional armor, alloys such as Durasteel, which rely on physical density and hardness, quantum crystalline armor operates at a subatomic level, using advanced energy dispersion to withstand damage. Due to its extreme cost, complexity, and rarity, this armor was never mass-produced and remained exclusive to the Empire's most fearsome war machines. The Suncrusher's near invincibility on the battlefield highlights both the technological genius of Dr. Kui and the Sith's ruthless pursuit of ultimate power through hyper-engineering. Zillow Beast Armor. Zillow Beast Armor was a biological marvel, an organic hide so impervious it could withstand direct lightsaber strikes and heavy artillery without a scratch. Native to Malastare, the Zillow Beast was introduced during the Clone Wars, when the Republic unearthed it by accident. The creature's armor immediately drew the attention of Chancellor Palpatine, who saw its potential for next-gen protective gear. In the Clone Wars episodes, the Zillow Beast and the Zillow Beast Strikes Back, Palpatine pushes for the creature to be studied, cloned, and ultimately harvested, despite objections from advisors and Jedi like Mace Windu. He orders its transport to Coruscant under the guise of research, but his true goal is unlocking its indestructible plating. The Zillow hide resisted blasters, lightsabers, and even bombardment. Unlike alloys like Phrik or Beskar, it wasn't forged, it was grown. This organic nature made it ideal for cloning and bioengineering, which Palpatine actively pursued. While his efforts didn't succeed during the war, later canon, such as The Bad Batch, suggests the Empire continued working to weaponize the creature's unique biology. Ultrachrome. Ultrachrome was one of the most advanced and durable materials in Legends-era warfare. Prized for its exceptional energy dispersion, its molecular structure absorbed and conducted energy almost instantly, diffusing blaster bolts and lightsaber strikes to reduce localized damage. Kar Vastor notably used Ultrachrome to craft his vibro shields, taking advantage of its durability and conductivity. The material's density made it ideal for starship hulls, vehicle plating, and elite battlefield armor, especially heavy walkers like the HAVW Juggernaut. However, Ultrachrome's weight limited its use in standard infantry armor, often requiring powered exoskeletons or servo-assisted frames to offset the burden. Its conductive surface could interfere with exposed electronics in close combat, and its reflective properties helped mitigate ion and EMP attacks, though it was not fully immune. Vastor's mastery of Ultrachrome technology gave him a significant advantage on the battlefield. Sith Alchemy Armor. Sith Alchemy armor is a formidable defensive technology in Star Wars Legends, crafted not by conventional forging, but through ancient dark side transmutation. Developed by the original Sith species and refined by Dark Lords like Naga Sato and Exar Kuhn, Sith Alchemy altered materials at a molecular level, embedding them with dark side energy. Base materials like obsidian or Durasteel were transformed via force rituals into armor highly resistant to lightsabers, blasters, and environmental hazards. Some suits exhibited regenerative or symbiotic traits, boosting the wearer's strength, rage, and dark side connection. Arcane runes etched into the armor acted as energy conductors or seals, binding malevolent force energies into the plating. However, prolonged use often led to mental decay or physical corruption. Crafting Sith Alchemy armor required forbidden knowledge few could survive. More than protection, this armor was a dark relic, born of sacrifice, fear, and overwhelming power. Orbalisk Armor. Orbalisk armor, worn by Darth Bane in Legends, was a living exoskeleton composed of parasitic force-sensitive creatures called Orbalisks. These organisms latched onto Bane's skin and fused with his nervous system, forming a layer of chitinous biological armor resistant to lightsabers, blasters, and aging. Introduced in Path of Destruction and Rule of Two, Bane acquired this armor in a Sith tomb on Dixun. The armor's key feature was rapid regeneration. Orbalisks healed damage instantly, making Bane nearly invincible. They also enhanced his physical strength and aggression by flooding his body with adrenaline and dark side energy. However, the armor was a severe burden. The parasites fed on Bane's life force, causing intense pain unless suppressed by rage. Removing them was fatal, as each released lethal toxins. Bane endured constant torment, using the dark side to control the pain. The armor symbolized Sith philosophy, immense power sustained through suffering and sacrifice. Exar Kuhn's light battlesuit. Exar Kuhn's light battlesuit is a rare and powerful piece of Sith armor, associated with the infamous Dark Lord Exar Kuhn. Discovered centuries after Kuhn's fall on Yavin 4 by the Rhodian treasure hunter Suz Tanwa, the suit was hidden in a secret storage pod left by her ancestor Suvam Tan. Crafted from a Cortosis weave material, the armor provided enhanced defense against lightsaber strikes, a rare and valuable quality in Sith-era combat gear. This weave made the suit highly resistant to the energy blades wielded by Jedi, offering a critical advantage in lightsaber duels. Despite its heavy protection, the suit was designed to allow for significant mobility, balancing defense with flexibility to accommodate Kuhn's aggressive fighting style. While detailed accounts of the suit's other capabilities are scarce, its survival and discovery indicate it was a prized artifact, potentially imbued with Sith enchantments or dark side energies typical of Kuhn's era. The light battlesuit exemplifies the combination of technology and dark sorcery characteristic of ancient Sith armor, blending practical combat utility with sinister mysticism. More than just gear, these armors shaped battles and legends. If you enjoyed the breakdown, like and subscribe for more Star Wars tech and lore. Got a favorite armor we missed? Comment below. Until next time, may the Force be with you.